Have you ever thought about how a single word can, build a prison around us, or on the flip side, reveal a paradise we never even knew was there? Well, today we're going to dig into one of the most powerful ideas out there, the end, and uncover a pretty amazing secret that's been hiding in plain sight. So, let's start with this massive question. What if our whole idea of the end is just wrong? Seriously, what if finality, that feeling of it's over, is actually just an illusion? This is the mystery we're diving into today. And the key to this whole puzzle, it's a single Serbian word, cry. Now, on the surface, it's super straightforward. It literally means the end. Simple, right? Final, absolute. But as we're about to find out, there's so much more to this word than meets the eye. All right, so let's set the scene. Our story follows a man we'll just call Kay. And Kay is trapped. He's physically and mentally stuck inside this endless glass labyrinth where everything is just a reflection. His whole prison is built from this one idea, this one obsession, the end. He's completely exhausted, totally lost, and all he can do is whisper the word that has become his whole world, Kraj. And as he says it, he pulls out this little stone and just etches his initial, K, right there onto the cold glass wall, trying to mark his place in what feels like an infinite conclusion. So K starts following this faint ticking sound, which leads him deeper and deeper into this puzzle. And suddenly, he finds himself in this really strange, circular room. The walls are just covered in clocks, and you get the sense that time itself is about to become a major character in this whole mystery. And here's the thing. In this room, time isn't just passing. No, it's communicating. It's like every hour holds a different clue. Midnight is where the mystery kicks off. 1 o'clock seems to hint at a fresh start, while 11 o'clock warns that an end is coming up. But the real question is, what kind of end? Okay, so Kay walks up to this huge clock in the center of the room, and that's when he spots it. The first major clue. Engraved right there on the clock's face are 2 letters, a J and his own initial K. This is definitely not a coincidence. It's a message, just sitting there, waiting for him to figure it out. And then, all of a sudden, a voice starts echoing from the reflections. It's these mystical timekeepers, JK. And they tell him, K and J give JK. The end is in us. Whoa, this changes everything, right? The end he's been so afraid of isn't some event out there in the world. It's something he has to find inside himself. So with that one sentence, the whole game has changed. The answer he's looking for isn't somewhere else in the labyrinth. It's been right here the whole time, in the reflections, actually hidden inside the very word that trapped him. He just needs to find a new way to see it. And this, right here, is the absolute heart of the puzzle. What if the word Kraj wasn't just a word? What if it was also a mirror? Think about it. What if the solution was literally staring back at him this whole time, just begging to be read a different way? And here it is. This is the solution. Just look at the word Kraj. Now, if you split it and see it in a reflection, a completely new word pops out. R-A-J. It was right there, hidden in plain sight the entire time. The voice of the timekeepers comes back and it delivers the final piece of the puzzle. Kraj je raj. And in Serbian, that means the end is paradise. And there you have it. That's the big aha moment. R-A-J, the word that was hidden inside the reflection of K-R-A-J, is the Serbian word for paradise. The terrifying end he was so afraid of was secretly a paradise that he just couldn't see. So, armed with this incredible new knowledge, Kay's whole reality starts to shift and transform. You see, the secret was never about trying to escape the end. It was about understanding what the end really is. And that one simple shift in perspective is about to change absolutely everything. So now we finally get it. That labyrinth was never a real physical prison. Its walls were just an illusion, and they were built from his misunderstanding of that one word. His prison was really just a state of mind, because the truth is, he was already standing inside paradise the entire time. And as this realization finally clicks in his mind, the world around him actually responds. The reflective glass walls of his prison just dissolve into mist, and behind them is a beautiful, sunlit meadow. The labyrinth is just gone. As Kay takes his first step into that meadow, the timekeepers give him one last piece of wisdom. The end is just a passage. It was never a wall to stop him. It was a doorway. It wasn't a final destination, but just a transition. So let's just quickly recap how this whole secret was unlocked. It all started with the word kraj, meaning the end. Then came the clue from the timekeepers, JK, telling him to look within. The key was finding that hidden word, raj, or paradise. And all of that led to the final, true meaning, that the end is simply a prolause, a passage. And this leaves us with a really powerful question to think about in our own lives. If we start to believe that an end, the end of a job, a relationship, or just a chapter of life, isn't a brick wall but a doorway, well, that changes everything, doesn't it? So what paradise are you walking towards right now that maybe you just can't see yet?